welcome back to the channel. This is Meredith and today I have another unboxing for you. This time it is going to be the Allure Beauty Box for February 2021. So if you're interested, definitely stay tuned. So actually I have a couple of quick announcements. So the first thing is I do pay for this box myself. I did lock in my price back in September, October before the price increase. However, I will review this at the idea of me spending the max amount, which would be the $23 per month, which is the month-to-month price. If you are interested in Allure Beauty Box, you can bring your price down by doing a longer subscription, and then you usually do get some free member gifts and some like bonus gifts for doing a subscription. So also as a disclaimer, I did not think that I got any sort of kickback or anything for sharing my link, which is always linked below if you're interested. I thought that was just you got a free gift, but it turns out that apparently I get a free gift because I did get a notification that I did refer someone. I didn't know that was the case when I announced it in the spoiler video, so I just wanted to be upfront with you about that. But I haven't received it yet, so I don't even know if I'm going to receive it. Anyway, long story short, you can always use the link in the description box below if you're interested. I think you get a free gift. I think right now it is NARS. I don't know. I haven't clicked on my own link in a while to figure out what it is. Last time I checked, it was a NARS lip product, so if you're interested in that, definitely click on it and figure out if you want to use it or not. So that's just always available if you do want to click on it to see what's available. No pressure, obviously. So this is the Allure Beauty Box. It is, as I mentioned, $23 a month, but you can get your price down if you do a longer subscription. So I will be having a spoiler video in the next week and a half or so after they release the last few items for the March 2021 box. So if you are not aware, when I do my spoiler videos, what I like to do is I pull up all the information I can find about the products and I present it to you so you can make a determination whether or not you want to make your own decision to continue getting the box or skip. I also use it like as a way for me to determine whether or not I'm going to skip. So personally, I have skipped a box since I have started. I skipped the December box just because I wasn't going to get my $14, which is what it breaks down to for my subscription price, out of that particular box. I do think a lot of people also got a lot of joy out of that box, but just wasn't for me because it was very makeup heavy. The reason why I chose Allure Beauty Box as the box that I went for versus the Ipsy or the BoxyCharm is because actually I'm more interested in skincare, and from my research up until that point, Allure had a couple of makeup items every once in a while, but it was definitely more skincare heavy, so that's something that I'm personally interested in. So after this video, I will be filming a BoxyCharm versus Allure for February, just because I did mention in my previous video and I did get some feedback that somebody would be interested in that. So thank you again for your feedback. So if you are interested in any sort of videos, let me know and I will definitely try to create one for you. No promises at the quality, but I will definitely try to take your feedback into account because I do find this to be very fun. So I will be doing that, and I'll just basically be showing you the products without any real opinions. So let me just get into this right now quickly. This one is actually quite full. It feels very full compared to the other months. It also feels kind of heavy. So actually, even though I made the video maybe a week and a half ago, or maybe 2 weeks actually at this point, I can't remember what was actually in the spoilers, so this is going to be a surprise. I do remember that there was one product that is an either or, so there is a variation this month, which is a little bit less common for Allure, but BoxyCharm is like crazy. They have so many variations. Oh, that also reminds me, if you are interested in spoiler videos the way that I make it, and you want me to do another spoiler video for a different subscription box, definitely leave a comment below. I have started looking into one that somebody had recommended me look into in a previous video, so if you're interested in me looking into any other ones, let me know and I will definitely make the video for you guys, just because I want it to be a resource for you, and I actually really like researching the skincare products and the makeup products that are going to be in the subscription boxes. So let me just open this here. So also the other thing is there's actually a typo on my address, but somehow it always makes it to me, so I'm trying to have them update my address again, but it's just like, it's very weird. I typed it out, but somehow the number, so you know how some letters look like numbers? Anyway, something got transposed, and somehow, even though I typed it out with like what it was supposed to be, it's like, yeah, it's opposite. So this is what it looks like. So this is the classic box, and then this is the magazine. So Allure Beauty Box does put a magazine in every single month. Let me just set this down. So the magazine typically does give you promo codes. So if there are promo codes in here, I will definitely let you know. Something that I've also realized is I finally got into like cleaning out my inbox. I'm like one of those people that has like thousands of unread emails. Just at this point, it doesn't really bother me seeing the red bubble. But basically, I started looking at my promotions, and Allure actually sends out a lot of different promotions. So I won't obviously be able to share those with you, but I will share the coupon codes that are in this booklet. But some of the things that I have taken advantage of is there is a Zoom call with one of the brands that's in this box, the only one that I could remember. There's a Zoom call on Wednesday where they're going to introduce the brand and introduce you to some skincare tips and that sort of thing. So I'm going to definitely take advantage of that. There's also some exclusive offers that come every once in a while. There was one for a really great price for the Laura Mercier translucent powder, setting powder. I personally didn't buy that just because I'm drowning in products right now. The other thing I wanted to mention is as I mentioned, I am going to be doing a Zoom call. So when I signed up for the Allure Beauty Box and I kind of was looking into it for a while, I realized that there were a lot of events that they always invite the Allure Beauty Box enthusiasts, I guess, to. So as a person who lives in Manhattan, I was quite excited because I knew I could probably go to most of the events. But I think if you don't live in Manhattan, I think right now with the pandemic the way it is, there's a lot more opportunities for you to take advantage of those sort of beauty insider sort of events. So definitely make sure you check your email. That's all I'm trying to say. So let me just open this here. So the way I do my video is I try to do it in order from the magazine just so I don't get confused because I get confused quite easily. So I'm going to just start here. So this is the resurfacing compound serum. So I did take off the plastic. There was like a plastic wrapper. So this is what it looks like, and this is the one product I could remember, and I am going to be joining that Zoom call on Wednesdays. So if you are also going to be joining the Zoom call on Wednesday, which is probably this afternoon if you're watching the video right when I post it up, let me know what you thought about it because I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot from that Zoom call. So this is the U Beauty Resurfacing Compound. It says, I've dealt with hyperpigmentation for as long as I can remember. My pimples have a way of leaving dark spots behind. The serum has many of the brightening, smoothing ingredients I look for, including vitamin C, alpha hydroxy acids, and retinol, plus clarifying witch hazel and hydrating vitamin E. I applied a few pumps, topped it with a basic moisturizer, and I'm happy to report that after a few days, my complexion was looking all around brighter. My combination skin is generally tough enough to withstand experimenting, but retinol can be irritating. I was relieved that the serum left no tingling or tightness, definitely a new serum for my glass skin goals. So this actually has a $148 value and it's 1 ounce, and this is the full-size product. If you are interested, go to theubeauty.com, enter Allure20 to receive 20% off your order, and the coupon code is good through April 30th, 2021. So let me open this. So I have been liking this serum that I got a few months ago, the Dermalect Sleep Serum. It came in like a red bottle. So I'm hoping this one is quite nice as well. So I thought it was going to be glass, but this is definitely a plastic container. It's like a lightweight plastic. So I mean, it feels a little bit less luxe than the $140 price would suggest, but I'm sure that the ingredients on the inside are great. So it does have a pump. And yeah, again, this is like very lightweight plastic. So let me see here. It says it's good for 12 months after opening, and it's Sleeping Bunny certified, and this is made in Italy if you're interested in that at all. So if you are interested in me testing out this versus the Sunday Riley, I think from the description it does seem like it's probably pretty similar to the Good Genes, which I obviously have a plethora of at the moment. Let me know if you're interested in me doing a test where I do a side-by-side with one half of my face Sunday Riley and the other half the U Beauty, and let me know if you want me to do that because I am quite interested myself. So yeah. So actually when I think about it, for $23, you can't really get a serum, a good serum for $23 if I'm being honest. Like, yeah, you can get the ordinary, but it doesn't usually have like all of the different sort of ingredients and the same properties. So I think so far, if this does work for me, I have gotten my money's worth out of the box with this very first product. The next product is actually a hair product. So this is not that common, I think, in Allure Beauty Box. I think I've only gotten one, which was that scalp scrub, which I've actually really liked from Nature Lab Tokyo. And this is the Christophe Robin Creme de Jour au Bois de Santal. And this is Dailies hair cream with sandalwood. It says moisturizing care, anti-split ends, and anti-breakage. And I think this is another full-size product. It's 100 mLs or 3.4 fluid ounces. It's for damaged or color-treated hair. So this is what it looks like. And let's see. It says a silicone-free moisturizing hair cream enriched with apricot kernel oil, sandalwood pulp, and barley seed extracts help fight against dryness and prevent the appearance of split ends and breakage. Light, non-sticky, and non-greasy, it hydrates the hair without weighing it down and protects against harmful external factors. Contains sunscreen SPF 6 to protect hair from sun damage. Brings texture and or a slight hold to any hairstyle. Directions: apply daily, a small amount on damp or dry hair, insisting on ends and hairline. I don't know what that means. A simple and essential everyday gesture. A meticulous selection of natural origin and organic active ingredients in a recyclable container, no silicones. And then this says it is also made in Italy if you're interested in that. Let me see what this says. So this has a $43 value. Oh my gosh, it's so slippery. So it's like a matte plastic, so it was very slippery. This has a $43 value and you can buy it at Sephora.com. I have seen this brand in quite a few subscription boxes, to be honest, in the past couple of seasons. So I don't really know why that's happening, but I thought it's an interesting trend to mention. It says, I've always been a fan of air drying, but now that I'm in my late 30s, my hair is a little drier and a lot fuzzier. You would never know it though, and not just because I rarely leave my apartment anymore. The silicone-free leave-in with a hydrating, smoothing ingredients like glycerin, apricot kernel oil lets me air dry without frizz or puffiness. But my favorite way to use it is on clean, dry hair post-air drying. I'll rake a dollop through the lengths and then run what's left on my fingers over my roots. I get a kick out of watching the instant transformation from fuzzy to shiny, like a hair commercial that plays out in my own bathroom. Hey, it's the little things these days. So again, this is $43 value. Let me see. It does have a safety seal, but I can kind of smell it. It has kind of a masculine but clean scent. So I think I remember now from doing my spoiler video that this was like one of those unisex products. So if you are interested in like sharing it, I'm sure that nobody will complain about it. But this is what this looks like. I am quite interested in it. So initially I was kind of like whatever about it because I don't really have damaged or color treated hair. But since the editor that wrote the little synopsis in here said that they also have air dried hair. I don't use any blow dry or anything. And they had a great experience with it. I am very interested in trying this out. But the scent is a little bit not totally my favorite, if I'm being completely frank with you. So I will try it out and let you know. Okay, the next product is another full-size item, and this is a makeup product. And this one is floss. And I do recall that this is a lip product, so honestly you can't see anything. I can barely see it. It's like very light white on very, very light pink packaging. So I'm sure there's information on here, but I literally can't read any of it. And I'm kind of blind, but I don't think that's why. I think it's just like not the best font color. So let me just open it here. So this is what it looks like, and it's just like, it kind of looks like a crayon, and this has like a matte plastic lid, and it does still look like a crayon. It does have a scent, so it kind of smells like vanilla coconut, so at least it doesn't smell like a crayon, it just looks like one. It says Floss Lip Advocate, so let me find the information from the booklet. It says Floss Lip Advocate in your honor, so that reminds me that the color is Your Honor. There were a few colors on here. It says, I know you're probably wondering why I would wear a lip color when most people are only seeing my eyes, but hear me out. The sheer crayon is much more than just a pretty hue. The formula is made with shea butter, so it keeps lips soft and hydrated without cracks. The berry wash is so flattering and it layers well. I apply 1 coat when I'm looking for a subtle tint and 2 or 3 when I want a more vibrant effect. This has an $18 value, and it says you can buy it at flossitup.com. If you're interested, you can enter the code Allure20 at checkout to receive 20% off your order, and this is good through March 31st, 2021. So the scent must be a shea butter scent, but to me it definitely smells very vanilla. So I'm actually quite interested in this, and since this is like a colored product, I thought I would show you. This is what the editor looks like, just in case you're making a choice about which color to choose. That's what the editor looks like. So I probably will actually try this out because I think that her coloring doesn't look quite so different from mine, that this would look outlandish on me. But I am trying out quite a few lip products like for reviews and stuff right now, so I'm going to just put this back in the box just so I don't get confused. I'm going to definitely try this out pretty soon because it does sound quite hydrating. The next product in here is a sheet mask. So let me pull it out. It's on the bottom. So this is 100% pure cotton sheet mask for fresh, youthful looking skin, revitalizing mask by Medeka Derma. I haven't heard of this brand, but in terms of the package styling and like the random English words and the brand name, I'm guessing it's Korean. So it is made in Korea, so I think I was right. It says manufactured for Dongguk Pharmaceutical Co. Ltd. It says the Medeka Derma Revitalizing Mask, firm, brighten, moisturize, and purify, restore youthful suppleness and radiance. A highly concentrated treatment mask that supplies rich nutrition for fresh, youthful looking skin. 100% pure cotton mask sheet helps promote the even absorption of essence into the skin. So it says directions, clean and tone your face, apply, okay, leave on for 10 to 20 minutes. So that's a pretty short a period of time, like it's not too much of a time commitment. So I do recall now that I had a very difficult time finding the ingredients list. Let me take a time to try to get this in focus for you, and I hope it's in focus because there are quite a few ingredients in here, so it'd be a bummer if you have any allergies. There were quite a few like essences and oils that I saw in here. So I personally am going to take a closer look because I have a couple of things that I'm trying to avoid because I think I might be sensitive to them, but I'm not entirely sure. But I will take definitely a closer look. And this is one sheet mask. And let me see here. So actually this is something that I thought was interesting. So Korea started putting the actual expiration dates on their products. Before it had been the manufacturing date, so this is quite nice. This expires in October 2023 if you're interested. It says, I haven't left my home in 15 days, or maybe it's been 20. With all the time indoors, my finicky skin is drier than ever and randomly reddens and flakes. Fun! So I've been using Medeka's sheet mask drenched in moisturizing and calming ingredients, including allantoin and Centella asiatica. I tear open the sachet, smooth the essence-soaked cotton fabric over my clean, dry skin, watch a rerun of The Office, and pull off the mask to reveal hydrated dewiness. I like to rub in the excess essence to really get the most out of it. A week later, I start the process all over again. So it does look like I did find the appropriate brand and product because this says it is $19.99 for a pack of 10, which is a great value, I think, for Korean sheet masks. I'm always a little bit shocked that people pay so much for them because I usually buy them when they're like 10 plus 10, so buy 10 get 10 free. So it's always crazy to me that people pay like $3 to $4 per mask. It's crazy. So anyway, it's amazon.com/Medeka, MADECA. If you want to use the promo code, it is Allure30 to get 30% off your order, and this is valid through March 30th, 2021. So the picture here does not seem to match this, but this might be the box because it looks like it's the opposites. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So I will probably try this out, but I will look at the ingredients a little bit more closely. The next product in here is a sample. So La Roche-Posay is like a very frequent flyer in the Allure Beauty Box. I'm not mad about it though because I really do like their products. And they have just so many that are really highly accessible at the drugstore. So this is something, I don't think I've tried this particular one. I have tried other sunscreens from them and I've liked them. But this is the Anthelios Melt-In Sunscreen. And this says La Roche-Posay Anthelios Melt-In Sunscreen with an SPF of 100. Knowing the cardinal rule of skincare where sunscreen every day and following it are two different things. To stick to it, I've made a priority to start the day with this formula even when I'm staying indoors. Windows don't block the UVA rays that break down collagen and stimulate excess pigment. The sunscreen reminds me of a sophisticated lotion, so it keeps my SPF ritual feeling like self-care rather than a chore. It's silky, it's fragrance-free, and infused with antioxidants and moisturizers, plus it leads up to its melt-in name. There's no chalkiness on me or my colleagues with dark skin or excessive rubbing required. So the full size would have a $24.99 value. If you're interested, you can buy it at laroche-posay.us. If you enter ANT100 or Allure21, at checkout, you can receive 20% off your order of La Roche-Posay products, and this is valid through March 31st, 2021. So I have liked all of the La Roche-Posay products that I've tried in the past. There was one that I wasn't super fond of, but it wasn't because it was like bad or anything. It just wasn't totally my style sort of formula. So I'm definitely interested in trying this one out. The final product is the one product that could be a variation. So this one you could either get the Amore Pacific Cleansing Foam or the Amore Pacific Essence. So I personally was hoping for the foam just because I have the essence. They sent me a couple of samples a while back. I don't honestly know where they are in my apartment right now, but I do already know that I have them on hand if I was interested in trying them out. So actually I was quite lucky because I did receive the cleansing foam. So this is the Treatment Cleansing Foam by Allure Pacific. This has got to be one of the fanciest face washes I've ever tried. It foams quickly, so satisfying. But because it's infused with rich oils and mango seed butter, it still feels soft and cushiony going on. This tube delivers. A pea-sized squirt is all I need for a deep clean. It makes my skin feel truly pristine even after the grimiest, sweatiest, foundationiest days. And it has a $50 value for the full size, so I'll try to do some math. So this is actually a semi-big sample, if I'm being honest, for cleansing foam. Usually they're like kind of small. This is 0.5 fluid ounces or 15 mLs. So let me just open it up. There is no safety seal, so I'm gonna just try it a little bit. Oh my gosh, my hands are so dry. It does have a scent. So it is like slightly scented. It feels very creamy going onto my dry hands, even though my foaming cleanser would usually have water. Let me see, the scent is kind of like a mix between ivory soap and Dove soap, so it kind of smells just like soap, but it's definitely like fragranced. So actually let me check. So as the editor mentioned, there is mango seed butter in here. There's sunflower seed oil, licorice root, blah, blah, blah. And at the very bottom there is fragrance. So it's like not super heavy-handed in terms of fragrance, but it's definitely there. So I'm actually very interested in trying this out. Actually, now that I smell it again, it kind of smells like shaving cream, like men's shaving cream slightly, but not like super heavy. Anyway, so there is definitely some fragrance in here, but I'm very excited to try this out. I personally don't have any issues with fragrance. So let me just quickly go through everything I received. So for the full-size items, there were 3 this month, and it was the Christoph Robin Daily Hair Cream with Sandalwood. So again, this is the hair care product, so that's actually quite exciting. So actually, maybe sometime I'll share the spreadsheet where I've been tracking all of the items I've been receiving. I was going to do it at a mid-year check-in and then again at the end of the year. And this is the U Beauty Resurfacing Compound Serum. Very excited for this. And the Floss Lip Crayon in Your Honor. So I'm excited for that as well. And then the 3 sort of like sample products. One is the sheet mask. This cleansing foam from Allure Pacific, which is like a very fancy Korean skincare line. It's like only available in department stores. And then the La Roche-Posay Anthelios Melt-In Milk Sunscreen. So this looks like a nice one to have in your purse for like touch up when you're out and about. Not like anyone's out and about, but that's what I got. So personally, I think that even if I spent $23 on this box, I would have definitely got my money's worth because there are a few products in there that I'm actually kind of excited to try. And also for sometimes I kind of go back and forth between whether or not I want sample products or not sample products. So actually for some of them, I think for high value items, having sample products is okay, just because you don't want to kind of put all your money into something that you might not like. So I do kind of see where they come in. I just wish that they didn't have so much trash. So that's everything I received, and I will be filming that video with versus BoxyCharm right after this. So I hope that this was an informative video for you. Let me know if there are any things that you would wish that I would put into my videos, and also let me know if there are any sort of videos that you're hoping to see on my channel in a little bit. So thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day and enjoy the rest of your week. Goodbye.